I've been looking at Asia since my first trip across the Pacific when I was 8. My father was with the Ford Foundation for some years. We lived in Southeast Asia. We traveled in Japan, Korea, China, all around the region, and I just got fascinated with East Asia and its changing role in the world. We can give people a sense not only for the exciting countries across Asia, for Japan, for Korea, for India, for Indonesia, for the big countries like that, and also how China relates to them, but also for how the region as a whole is coming together, for what the Belt and Road means, for what the Indo-Pacific means, the prospects of the Trans-Pacific Partnership, where international trade and finance in the Pacific is going. Those are the kind of things that we want to look at in a way to opening doors professionally and intellectually for everyone here in Asia programs.
We're really doing a combination of giving our students the opportunity to really hear from some of the policy experts. The Asia program sponsors programs and activities each year to enhance the student experience in the classroom. We hold monthly policy luncheons for our students with DC-based policymakers and other experts on Asia, getaway days to Congress and other organizations where policy is made, career coffee chats focused on job opportunities in Washington and Asia, and joint conferences with major policy organizations addressing flashpoint issues in the Asia region. And of course, we also hold social events for our students and faculty to get to know each other. At the beginning of the year, we took our first-year students to Capitol Hill, where they took a tour of the Hill and really had this opportunity to participate in a roundtable discussion with Congressman Castro. He is on the House Foreign Affairs Committee and on the House Intelligence Committee, and very involved in Asia. He was one of the co-founders of the Japan Caucus, and this year the ASEAN Caucus. And the students had an opportunity to really ask him a range of questions across Asia. We took our students to the State Department, where they had the opportunity to have a discussion with the Office Director for Korean Affairs in the East Asia Bureau and analysts from the Intelligence Bureau who focus on North Korea and Southeast Asia.
I was 20 years at Princeton and now 14 years here, and Asia programs is new. This has been our second year, but it's been a great rollout, and a lot of exciting things happen.
My name is Walter Anderson. I'm on the faculty here at SAIS. I have been since I came here from the State Department in late 2003, early 2004. I've taught a number of classes, but the one that I'm teaching next semester is on the comparative economic and political development of the region.
South Asia is an interesting region. It's a region that is dynamic. It's one of the fastest growing regions in the world, the fastest growing region in the world, in fact. Therefore, this class is a good overview of the different countries. And the way this class is structured, it also gives you an opportunity to understand the different inter-country and intra-country dynamics in the region.
International Relations of Southeast Asia is a course that I designed here about 5 or 10 years ago with the subtitle, Why Do Nations Do What They Do? And this is an attempt to take apart the long-term national security interests of the nations of Southeast Asia, as well as the major nations that surround and influence Southeast Asia.
So this class is going to be a deep dive into the Rohingya refugee crisis, an ongoing humanitarian crisis taking place in Southeast Asia, in which more than 600,000 Rohingyas, a minority Muslim group in Myanmar, have poured over the border into Bangladesh and are currently living in abysmal conditions. And we will be bringing along a bunch of other experts to talk to you about this very difficult and complex situation that is currently unfolding even as we speak in Myanmar and across the border in Bangladesh.
This semester, along with Dr. James Person, I'll be teaching a class on the United States, China, and the intersection of interests on the Korean Peninsula. As someone who spent my entire career, almost 30 years, working with the State Department, generally on Asia, including 6 assignments in China and a couple of years working on Korean issues, it's really exciting to work with someone like Jim Person.
It's important for students to get a better sense of the interests of these two countries on the Korean Peninsula and how Koreans view the relationships with the United States and with China.